Bringing now our first alert meteorologist, Colin Myers. And, one of those things that we mentioned it just in that little snippet there from the organizers is if the forecast should shift. That's all this forecast seems to have been doing, shifting little by little. And it makes all the difference depending on so many different things.
It does, Karen. A degree here or there or a track the dynamics in the atmosphere. And trust me, the best minds are on this and we're all watching it closely. But things are going to vary until the event actually begins tomorrow. Live look out there. Look at this from downtown. What a far cry from where we're going to be 24 hours from now. Doesn't it look great out there? Actually, it looks really nice. Just cold. So here's what's new. Winter storm warning for tomorrow through midday Friday. That upper level low we're watching, and I'll show you that in just a second, is tracking a little further south. I'll tell you what that means. Possibly some higher snow amounts north of I-20. Possibly our northern counties, Denton and Collin County, you may have the best shot. And then that rain-snow mix starting to pick up midday tomorrow and then transitioning over to snow. The faster it does that, the better news in terms of getting away from that freezing rain and some icing, but maybe some higher snowfall amounts if that happens earlier. There's actually some light snow out there right now, believe it or not. It's just mixing into drier air at the surface, so we're not seeing it. But actually, radar's picking up on some lighter snow over Collin County and even over Tarrant and Dallas counties. How about that for right now? We'll have way more forcing when the dynamics of this low move in tomorrow. And so there it is. This is the upper level low we're watching. Latest trend kind of takes it right along the Texas-Mexico border. The further south that goes, we may have a little more moisture kind of come in a little bit earlier, maybe as a cold rain. I do think either way we start early tomorrow. So after midnight, probably between 3 and 9 a.m., if I had to guess, wintry mix starts to move into our western counties. And then through the day tomorrow, 2 to 4 inches of that wintry mix changing over and higher amounts, isolated higher amounts in our northern counties. And then watching Friday morning as that refreezes whatever's out there overnight, tomorrow night into Friday morning. Let's look at a couple models. This is the NAM model. And this one we go through, it starts some of that wintry mix, maybe a little early. But then as we go towards Thursday morning, again, 3 o'clock, here we go. Maybe a mix over just a little bit. There's that precip. Look at this by tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, rush hour. Some of this could be freezing rain, some sleet. It all depends on that vertical temperature profile. And then even some snow possible favoring our northern counties. And then as we go towards the middle part of the day, we start to see that cold air try to develop more snow. Here we go. As we go through the evening, I think there will be an avenue there in the early afternoon where we see that heating of the day, where temperatures will be just warm enough that we may still see that wintry mix. But it should change over to snow. Again, here we show by 10 or 11 o'clock, this particular model actually brings in some heavier bands there. Wherever the heavier bands set up, you could see isolated higher amounts. Here's the European model zoomed out. The track of that low, again, a lot hinges further north, further south. This actually has us changing over a good amount of our northern counties to a little more snow by early afternoon tomorrow. And then we see that continue, looks like all the way through midnight on Friday morning. And then the good news, it's a progressive system. Be out of here right after that. By Friday afternoon, clearing. So better news if you're going to the Cotton Bowl. But right now, all in all, some of this can wobble and change just a little bit. 3 to 6 inches of snow with isolated higher amounts. Denton, Collin counties. Our central counties, 2 to 4 inches, a snow sleet mix, maybe some freezing rain in there before changing over to snow. And then again, one inch down further to the south. So we'll have to watch it. 100% chance for tomorrow. We have that weather alert in place. Winter storm continuing. It'll be out of here by this weekend.